The Ole Miss Rebels football program represents the University of Mississippi, also known as Ole Miss. The Rebels compete in the Football Bowl Subdivision (FBS) of the National Collegiate Athletic Association (NCAA) as members of the Southeastern Conference (SEC). The Rebels play their home games at Vaught Hemingway Stadium on the university's campus in Oxford, Mississippi. Founded in 1893 as the state's first football team, Ole Miss has won 6 Southeastern Conference titles, in 1947, 1954, 1955, 1960, 1962, and 1963. The team has been co-national champion once, with Minnesota in 1960, the only time that Ole Miss has been acknowledged as national champion by the NCAA. Ole Miss, however, has never finished a season number 1 in the AP or coaches poll. With a record of 24-14, Ole Miss has the 4th highest postseason winning percentage of schools with 30 or more bowl appearances. As of 2024, the team's head coach is Lane Kiffee. The Ole Miss football team played its first season in 1893 and have since fielded a team every year except for 1897, due to a yellow fever epidemic, and 1943, due to World War II. In that first season, the team compiled a 4-1 record under head coach Alexander Bondurant. In 1899, Ole Miss became a member of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Association (SIAA). The program joined the Southern Conference in 1922 and the Southeastern Conference in 1933. Johnny Vaught era, 1947-1970, 1973. The modern era of Ole Miss football began in 1947, when Harold Drew was ousted in favor of his line coach, Johnny Vaught. A former All-American at Texas Christian University (TCU), Vaught led the Ole Miss program to national prominence over the next 24 years, posting 23 winning records and making the team a fixture in the national polls. Under Vaught, Ole Miss won the 1959 Dunkel System National Championship, the 1960 Football Writers Association of America, Dunkel System, and Williamson System National Championships, and the 1962 Lichtkenhouse Ratings National Championship. Just 2-7 in 1946, the Rebels went 9-2 in Vaught's first season at the helm, winning the first of his 6 SEC titles, 1947, 1954, 1955, 1960, 1962, 1963. The 1947 season also saw Ole Miss great Charlie Conerly become the first Rebel player to seriously contend for the Heisman Trophy, placing 4th in the voting. The Rebels were among the winningest programs in the country during the 1950s. From 1950 to 1959, Ole Miss posted an 8-0-2-1-5 record .778 winning percentage, third only to Oklahoma and Miami, during that decade. Vaught's 1959 squad was honored as the SEC Team of the Decade.